Look at that little pudding. She's 16 weeks old today. Look at this girl. Hello, this girl. Ooh. What you up to, Pudding? You preening my skirt or yelling at Ellie? She's like both things. Both of the things are yes. Hey, Emilio. Oof. So this sunsuit here looks pretty rough. When I came in last night to get the younger of Tandy and Emilio's Peeps, who is very, very small, I heard a scratchy clicking noise that turned out to be Sunsu breathing. He is having a pretty hard time of things right now. Hi, Pippin. So we will be making an appointment for him for the veterinarian. And speaking of vet appointments, we found out why Gus is constantly chewing on her wings. She has some pretty severe feather growth abnormalities. We have pictures on our Tumblr of the bony patches in her wing butts. Hello, Gus. Where really abnormal feathers are growing in. Can I preen you? Preen you? I know you're upset about yesterday. I don't blame you. On her left wing, she even has a flight feather in the correct position that grew in upside down. So, Gus, understandably, has been removed from the breeding program. Now, she is reserved to be a pet for my housemates when they move out. And we won't have her move out before that unless one of the cocks decides he absolutely has to have her and will not try to mate with anybody else. Because we do not want her reproducing. Gus, can I show? Can I show? Thank you. Thank you, honey. It's okay. It's okay. I want to show people. I want to show people the weird nubs in your wings. Be still, please. You see those? That's not bone. Those are attempts at growing flake shafts that are fully developed under her skin. Really, really want to get x-rays of this. However, Sunsu's more immediately dangerous respiratory issues are going to need to be treated first. Gus's issues are just uncomfortable. They're not going to kill her. We would like to look into surgically cauterizing those feather pores since the skin closes over them the way it does. We would like to, in the future, save her the discomfort of producing those feathers that can't escape her skin. That has got to hurt unspeakably. And that explains her relative lethargy, why she doesn't really like to fly, why why she gets around almost entirely on foot. Despite being reasonably structured for comfortable flight. Definitely more structured for comfortable flight than her mother and grandmother were. So we're going to have to start clearing out some blood here shortly. Oh, hi, Ellie. We're not going to have new birds to replace the old ones with for several months. As a matter of fact, not until Indica is 6 months old in 6 months. So, to prevent the passing on of any deleterious genes, we're going to retire and adopt out the birds that have the highest concentration of Astrid and Ferdy in them. We will find out what's going on with Sun Tzu. We may have to wait to make those decisions until after we find out what's going on with Sun Tzu. Because that's probably going to change the retirement plans a little further. Hello. Right now, the top of their retirement list are Mia and Sony. Now, Sony, we're going to have to wait to retire until her present round of squeakers are weaned. Then we'll have to find her someplace to go. We'll also be looking for Mia and Sammy new homes. Sammy has an unfortunately high concentration of both Astrid and Ferdy with practically nothing new. So he's out of Silk and Sony. Where did Sony go? She's just down here feeding. Oh, there she is. Sony is out of Pinto and Shotzi. Shotzi is Astrid's purebred daughter. Pinto is Shotzi's son out of Ferdy, which makes her a potentially dangerous combination of genes. She herself is probably going to continue to live a healthy life, but we'd rather she not breed now that we know what we know. And she is currently paired to Silk, who is Astrid's son by Luca. Luca doesn't have any dangerous genes that I know of. And as long as he breeds to somebody who is not related to his mother's side of the family, we should still have viable offspring. But while he is mated to Sony, and since Sammy came out of that, it would be best for our breeding program to find homes for Sammy and Sony. Instead of rushing to replace them with adults, we're pretty much just going to go with pairs we have together right now. Now, Sun Tzu's respiratory difficulties may make Kara herself potentially dangerous either way. Depending, again, entirely on what's going on with Sun Tzu. if what's going on with Sun Tzu is a structural problem that could be genetic, then her being Sun Tzu out of Bobby means that that is two lines with serious structural problems combined together. Which would make Escher just a mess of 3 different family lines with health problems. So, yeah, any further restructuring we have will hinge on what's going on with Sun Tzu. Now, understandably, Sun Tzu has also been retired. I don't think he could physically manage to fill an egg if he tried, but still, if he does pair up with someone, we're going to swap the eggs with fakes until he's well enough to go to basically what's going to be hospice care, we think. Because usually by the time pigeons start showing symptoms like all that, especially if it's sudden, and like, you guys have seen him hop up on my knee every day that rolls. When I tell you he started doing this yesterday, you have the same evidence that I do that he started doing this yesterday. I have reasonably high hopes for placing Sammy and Sony and Mia. Also Kara and Sissy if I have to. We have lots of new blood planned. Gus, that's unnecessary. Preena's Gus? Is that what you came for? Did you come for preening? I've already shown people your feathers. I don't need to do it again. Hi, Tandy. Oh, Tandy's got a squeaker face. Tandy's got a squeaker face. Speaking of squeaker, excuse me, baby. Yeah, excuse me, baby. Oh, hi, Puddin'. Hey, Puddin'. Yeah, you wanna look up at me? Hagrid, that was rude. I wonder if there's been some time with Puddin'. For one thing, I need to get some pictures of her for her birthday. She's 16 weeks old today. I need to get good squeak pictures. Good squeak pictures. Don't go starting fights. Don't go starting fights. We know for sure that she's a female. But this is what we mean by cockish behavior in a young hen. Young hens usually get defensive if somebody aggressive gets too close. You cute Poot. Oh, she's gonna fight that Sammy. Oh, she's gonna fight that Sammy. Sammy, I'm trying to get good stills of Puddin'. Look at those moon spots. Hi, Lily. See, this is why they're difficult to get pictures of. There is an option on my camera to take photos as I'm filming. And peeps do not hold still. There is so much quick body and head motion that most of what I get is just hilarious blurring. Ooh, a little hand Fight me too? Yeah. Pose in that fight pose. There's a girl. There's an excellent girl. Oh, I know. Pose for me. Your face is a little out of focus. Oh, I'm sorry. She's like, no, I saw what you did to Gus yesterday. Gus, who happens to be standing on my head. Hey, Cody. Oh my good Lord Puddin'. You just come fight everybody, aren't you? Are you gonna fight everybody? Little peep. Peep. Little peep. I'll have to see if I can get pictures of Cody today, because he's 4 weeks old. Look at that tiny man. Look at that tiny man. Hey, Ellie. Ellie, can I get up, honey? Ellie, I'm gonna touch you. Touch that Ellie. Touch that girl. Yeah. She'll fight my pajamas. She'll viciously fight my pajamas. Oh no! Excuse me. Excuse me. Thank you. Gus, come step so I can put you down. There we go. I got you. Oh, that's a sissy. That's a big old heavy sissy. Excuse me, Ellie. I'm looking on this Thistle. Hey, Thistle. So because Thistle takes, oh my goodness. So because Thistle takes so much after their parents, there we go. There's a beep, beep, beep. Because Thistle takes so much after their mom in size, and the younger sibling takes so much after their dad, Thistle, just by trying to eat food, will shove their parents' face out of reach for the younger sibling and prevent them from eating. So we brought them into hand feed. I know what a peep. Now we're gonna bother Vinny for a minute. Vinny, can I see your little peeps? Oh, you're such a good boy. You're such a good dad. Look at those little peeps. Oh, look at those little peeps. Look at those beepers. Let's see if we can focus on them. Oh, we can kind of focus on them. Vinny, you're being so patient and such a good boy. Thank you. Thank you. I'm gonna steal his feather. That's a nice looking feather. Thank you, buddy. That, by the way, is where I get my craft feathers. Not specifically out of nest boxes, but as they're molted, I pick them up. Where has your wee little Kara gone? Is she in your nest? Is she in the nest box with you? I don't see her back there. Oh, there she is. There's that girl. There's that precious boy who needs pictures gotten today. See if I can sit back down and coax him over here. Excuse me, Sony. Oh, hello. Look at his pretty sister out. Look at his pretty sister out. They have some fun genetics. Hey, look at this Oliver. Hey, look at this Oliver. Look at this Beep. Look at this precious Peep. Is he going to come out where the lighting is better and I can get decent pictures of him? Look how full his little crop is. Ellie just furiously tugging at my pajama bottoms. I know how dare. I know how dare. How dare my PJs exist? Oh no. Oh no. Well, we'll try to focus on this tiny man and get photos in a minute. In addition to our clients, adopters, and apprentices, I would like to thank our subscribers here on YouTube, our patrons on Patreon, the friends of our business page on Facebook, and our followers on Tumblr, Instagram, and Twitter for your contributions, both financial and intellectual. Apparently we are going to see the vet a lot this month. Oh well. That's a significant part of breeding. You have to be willing to go see the vet whenever anybody is even the least little bit not like themselves. 'Cause, oh my God, do birds turn fast. I will keep you up to date as information changes.